Hi everyone, welcome back to Fit Fed Feeling Good. Today's workout is upper body strength, and we're going to warm up with a resistance band. If you don't have a band or weights, don't even worry about it. You can use your body weight, you can use water bottles, whatever feels comfortable for you. And if you want to pause this, go get some water, go get on some comfy workout clothes. That's amazing too. Thanks for joining. We're going to warm up and get into our intervals. Yes, we're going to use that timer for our strength. And always listen to your doctor's directives before you begin any exercise. I'm happy to have you do as much or as little as you want to do. I'm going to get set up and we'll get going. All right, let's warm up. We're just going to kind of roll those shoulders, scoop those abs tight. Swing those arms, front, back. You can move around those feet. Let's warm up. Perfect, cross your chest. Just kind of swing those arms, warming up. Yeah, good, a good exhale. Awesome work. And then just up and back. I'm gonna go one side at a time to keep that neck really relaxed. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use that band to warm up. And then we'll get into heavier weights. If we get to a floor portion and you don't wanna be on the floor, just skip it. You can join us for a different workout. Roll those shoulders back a few times, and we're gonna row, and we're gonna push. All right. All right, I'm gonna set that timer. You can keep moving. You can pause this if you wanna do some more. I'm gonna make sure those elbows are feeling good. Wrists, make sure everything has the movement before we get started. I don't want you lifting cold here. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna set that timer and we'll get started. All right, now for the timer, I'm gonna control that. You don't even have to worry about it. I'll tell you when our time's gonna end and begin. So this light band I'm gonna start doesn't even have handles. I'm just gonna hold. So I want you to hold your band if you have one. Put on that coat. I'm gonna slide it under my underarms, divide the tension equally, and we're just gonna open here. You have 28 seconds here. Tiny bit of tension, elbows lower than the shoulders. Let's breathe. We're gonna go through a couple different exercises with this tubing. Here we go, come on. 10 seconds to go. Big deep breath. Perfect, unload. I'm gonna grab a little more of the tubing. Relax your shoulders. Now thumbs are gonna face each other or together, and you're gonna press. Now relax that neck, scoop your abs in tight. Let's work that core the whole time. You ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's push. Elbows are floating back into that body. Long neck. Warming up that upper body. You can also go single-sided if that feels better. You're always monitoring how you're feeling. Exhale, inhale, here we go. "16 seconds. Perfect. Very nice. And rest. I'm gonna unload. I'm keeping this lighter resistance for warm up. I'm gonna go ahead and crimp, hold one edge. Glue the tail to your body. Watch your wrist here. We're gonna pull down, warm up those triceps. Here we go. Perfect. Now you're keeping that shoulder away from your ear, long neck, looking ahead, okay? Breathe. You can slow it down, speed it up, or just stay with me here. Fantastic. Going into 2026, so nice and strong. Let's do it. 15 seconds. Nice work. All right. Go ahead, shake it out, stretch it, 20 seconds for this transition. Decide how, remember it's light, we're warming it up, we're making sure those muscles feel comfortable. All right, relax that neck, elbow in, and we're gonna start pulling on that belt. 50 seconds starts right now. Shoulders are next. We'll go back to the side that we're resting right now. You can feel that side that's getting that little rest. Warm up those shoulders, then back. Then we'll get into our rounds of work. Relax. I'm going to go ahead and go to my little bit tighter tension. Now you can hold the tube and do shoulders. I'm going to drape that tube, step on it, relax, set yourself up. Again, long neck. Relax the sides, squeeze those abs. Here we go. Now you have a spot here. I'm going to go nice and slow, checking in there's no force or strain. Climbing into 2026, strong. Six seconds. Ooh, and rest. All right, remember you have slack if it gets too light. You can step higher on that band. If it's too tight, go lower towards the tail. Shoulder down, watch that wrist, scoop those abs, and you're going in 5. Let's go. One little rep at a time. You can always take a few seconds at the bottom. Remember, this is still kind of your primer round. Twenty seconds. Beautiful. Go ahead, rest. All right, I'm going to hold these handles here. We're going to warm up the upper back. And I'm going to slide. We're going to push out. And we're almost pulling out, like you're retracting your shoulder blade. We're going to do 25 seconds each side. You ready? Here we go. Now, I want you to think, how are your hips? We don't want to be rotating here, okay? Put that belly button like a laser straight ahead. Your elbow is lower than the shoulder. Your neck remains nice and long. You've got about 10 seconds on this side. One more. All right, set yourself up. Pull it out. Three rounds. of lightweight shoulders coming up. I'm gonna grab my 5-pounders, 3-pounders, or those soup cans or water bottles. Totally up to you. Thanks for joining. All right, those go aside. Go grab your lightweight. We're gonna do alternating front right. Relax those shoulders, scoop those abs in. We're going in 10 seconds. Pull that belly tight. We're gonna go up, up, down, down. Here we go. Nice and slow and controlled for 50 seconds. Keep it up. 20 seconds to finish this off. Perfect. Roll the shoulders back. Knuckles against your lap. We're doing a half moon. Rotating that shoulder complex. Now you can soften that elbow if that feels good, okay? Here we go. Slow and controlled. If going overhead bothers you, choose the option that I showed you, low option, or totally switch this. It is up to you. We have one more lightweight shoulder combination coming up for round 3. I'm going to try to do all of our standing work to start. We'll finish with chest, a little more upper back and triceps on the floor. But we'll start out standing for shoulders, triceps, chest. We'll use that band again. Fantastic. Roll the shoulders back. We're going to go to a 90-degree with no shrug. Relax. We're pulling out. We're pulling out. And we're rotating up. Rotating up. Join me now. And you can slow this down. We're going to keep alternating sides. I know a lot of people like to do everything together. That's an option as long as that body feels good to do so. All right, we are done there. Relax there. Go back to grabbing your band before we move on to heavy weights. We're going to do triceps overhead. Now again, you can go back to the ones we warmed up with, tighter tension. Otherwise, step, we're straight up. I'm going to use my spot, abs tight, back, and push. We have 2 rounds of triceps. Now, if your arm starts floating out here, that's a lot of shoulders. I'm going to start slowing it down. Breathe and pull that belly tight. That's my reminder. Come on. All right, we're gonna load that shoulder. Shake it out. Other side. Decide how much tension. You can hold it. You can step on it. All right, 10 seconds. Elbow in, arm is up. Soft knees. We're gonna start priming there again. Remember not to come out. Here we go. Nice and slow. Give your spot on that forearm. Let's do it. Ooh, triceps I'm starting to feel. I'm going to use my spot here to finish. All right, unload everything. Relax. Little tighter band for our chest warm up. Put on that coat. Now, we're going to grab a little tubing here. Long neck. Punch it out. Out, out, in. Let's open it up. And squeeze. Now range of motion is up to you. Maybe you're coming out a little bit and squeezing it back in. If you feel kind of flexible through that chest. 1 rep at a time. Awesome. Okay, shake it out. Light weights, those 5-pounders, 3-pounders, 2-pounders, water bottles. We're gonna do a little recovery. Weights are pulling down. I've just got these weights just like this. We're gonna circle here. Now just breathe through this. Halfway through, we'll rewind that circle. Now we're gonna go to a medium or a heavier weight for shoulder press. We're only gonna do one side at a time. So we have about 10 seconds here, and then we'll go to the other side. All right, unwind. You can do this without the weights as well. It feels really, just so comfortable. Just gentle circles here. Not bending that elbow, just kind of letting that shoulder recover. 5 seconds. All right. Lightweight, medium weight, heavier weight. Totally up to you. Let's do it. I'm going to blow it up. We're doing one side at a time. I'm going to set it up. Abs are tight. 25 seconds. Here we go. Now I'm going to assume our 25 seconds is going to be a total of about 8, 10 reps. One more. And other side. Let's go. Ten seconds to go, or match those reps. One more. Perfect. All right, we're gonna do back row. I'm gonna go even a little heavier here. 25 seconds only. Little straddle. You ready? Look ahead and down. Let's go. I'll call halfway. Yes. One more. All right, switch. Here you go. Abs tight. Let's roll through it. Nice work. Okay, go ahead, rest. We're gonna take a little bit of time. I'm gonna put my mat out. I'm gonna lay out my weights. Go grab a sip of water. I'll meet you right back here. All right, I hope you got your water. I laid out my weights. 20, 15, and 10s, and my bands, but whichever you have. We're gonna make our way to the floor, only if you want. If you don't wanna do this portion, great job. Let's go. So we're gonna start with upper back because we did the back rows. So I want you to kind of push your weight off to the side. I'm gonna move them up. I'm gonna grab this band with a handle, pull the handles. And we're gonna come down to the floor. So what you're going to do is kind of pull the band apart. You're gonna feel your shoulder blades roll on that mat. Take a break, set yourself up. First, you can always lie on your side, make sure you're feeling good in that positional change. When you're ready, come on your back, long neck. Tuck the hips under. Remember, we're holding the tubing. You have about 1 minute. We're gonna pull that tube, release it. Now our next upper back, we're going to grab a medium or a medium heavy weight. We're going to carefully put it over our head. And this is also going to incorporate that core. We're going to feel our belly squeeze down. You have 25 seconds here, so we're about halfway through this work. Ten seconds to go. Feel across that upper back. Breathe. Woo. All right, release this. I'm gonna go 15. Now good grip, going overhead. Tuck the hips under, squeeze, move the handle. Make sure you have a good grip. We're going to lift just a few inches and press down. Now when you are pulling that band apart, you felt your shoulder blades massage out and down on your mat. Now we're rolling them up and down. All right, finish. I'm gonna go ahead and lower that weight right there. Shake it up. Next move, lightest weight you have for a chest fly. Good grip on the weights, of course. One weight up at a time, soft elbows. Pull out a little bit. Now squeeze the chest to bring it back in. We're complementing that back pull apart we just did, but now we're engaging and squeezing through the chest. If it feels comfortable to open up that fly a little bit more towards the floor, I like that doing these not on a bench, especially if you're worried about your shoulders, because that floor will give us a definite stopping point. Good work. All right, last one. Put them down. Stretch it out if you want. We're doing chest press now. Now, if this is a lot of upper body for you today, go ahead and rest and stretch. You could finish it at any time. Elbows down. Let's go. Now, when you do chest press, you're thinking about pressing the weights away from your chest press, like a push up. No shoulders here. All right, unload those. I'm going back to my light weights. Last round of upper body triceps. So, elbows up. We're gonna not move our shoulder. Bend the elbow, lift. Let's go. No shoulder here. All right, awesome work. Let's stretch it out. I'm just gonna start. Ignore the timer for now. Just a couple big circles here. And then front and back, little movement. Give yourself a nice hug. Massage that upper back. Like you're rolling it out. Oh, that feels great. Thanks so much for joining. You are incredible. Stay here. And just let those arms open wide. I'm going to do just a little bit of a parentheses movement, comma, to stretch through that chest. Ooh. We still need to target a little more of that upper body. That'll come again. We have one more workout, within the next week or so. We're going to do that low impact cardio, about 20 minutes, just for some movement. Go ahead, roll onto your side. Think about those shoulders, relax. Stack those hands, open up. Like you are opening up your new chapter of your book. Don't force that hand to the floor. I'm kind of elevated here. Perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and flip over. Breathe as you positional change. Stacking those hands. Rest. When you're ready, open it up. Go ahead, close it on in. Make sure you take a breath. Slowly push yourself up. Come to a seated position. Roll those shoulders back, chin to chest. Exhale. Lift up. Perfect. Big deep breath. Exhale. Awesome job. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time.